Hi, my name is Treasure, and I teach African American women's writing and creative writing at a university in Southern Illinois. In this video, you will follow me through a day in my life, and if you stay till the end, I'll share some juicy content about the revolutionary beginnings of African American women's writing from my class at the university. I just finished up my morning walk, and now I'm going to head across the street to our little community library. It's been a blustery set of weeks here recently, as we had a large snow about 2 weeks ago, followed by a dramatic dip in the temperature and an accumulation of ice. We're kind of just recovering from that, even though I can say they did a good job clearing the streets and keeping the roads safe for us. My daughter was happy, however, to get 2 extra days off from school because of dangerous road conditions.
Great.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Whenever you're ready to pick up.
Cool. As if I don't have enough books and reading in my life, I joined a book study of a book called Punished for Dreaming by Bettina Love. It is really good. It's all about ways to improve education, specifically for African American students in our public schools in the United States. How do you feel about my outfit of the day? The university is in a small town located about 20 minutes from my home. It's a large, sprawling university built in the 1950s. It's not very old, but it's very well attended, well funded, and has lots of programs from engineering to fine art, computer science, nursing, and a pharmacy school. I should definitely not be lighting incense in my office, but I am obsessed with incense. I call this my office in progress because I still need to put up my wallpaper. But when I tell you it's come a long way, it has come a long way. I should insert some before pictures, but I don't think I have any. Let's just say that there was a huge built-in. It was almost like a cubicle inside of a cubicle.
Other structures like that might be like businesses or work environments in which
That was my small but mighty African American women's writing class learning about patriarchy. And after a long day, I'm home to start the book study. Hello, everyone. I just could not let the golden time of day pass. Melanin popping. I promised you if you made it to the end of this video that I would share. Oh no, I can see the shadow of my hand on my face. Dang! Oh, I was loving this light so much, y'all. What can I do? Oh, okay. Maybe if I do it that way. Oh, the light's not as good, but nevertheless, she persisted. So I promised y'all if you got to the end of the video, I would share a little bit of juicy detail about my African American women's writing class. So let me give you just a little bit of context as to how I set the stage for our first writer, Phillis Wheatley. And if you haven't heard of Phillis Wheatley, stay tuned. This opening lecture of the African American Women's Writing course started by creating the context in which Black women sat in the global imagination and the realities of the Black woman's place as the mother of humanity. Not only did we talk about the mitochondrial Eve, the fact that modern humans, as we know ourselves, all come from one Black woman in Africa, we then talked about the place of Africa as it was the oldest and most highly developed society for millennia, and how during what is normally called Europe's Dark Age, Africa was experiencing a golden age. And as we moved up through history toward the pivotal point where Africans were transported to the U.S., creating the conditions for our first writer, Phillis Wheatley, we talked about the three competing stressors of greed, culture, and Christianity, and how the philosophical difference between the European mind and the African mind helped to create those conditions as well for the transatlantic slave trade. I contrasted this striking and tragic poster from around the time of the U.S. Civil War with the way Black women had shown up in illuminated manuscripts as warriors, heralds, and angels to explain the world in which Phillis Wheatley found herself. So our beloved ancestor, Phillis Wheatley, arrived in the 1700s, brilliant and doomed. She was enslaved during really the early, middle, or the late beginning of enslavement in the United States. And actually, she wasn't enslaved in the United States because when she got here, this was not the United States yet. So she lived through the Revolutionary War and saw this place become the United States. And I decided to start with Phillis Wheatley because our first module in the course is titled History. And I thought we needed to go to the beginning because a culture that does not know its history is doomed to repeat it. And it seems that the U.S. is eager to repeat negative histories. But that's another story for another video. That being said, I am loving this course and sharing this information, this journey with these incredible students. Now, the next place that we're headed
is Ain't I a Woman? Black Women and Feminism by our incredible ancestor Bell Hooks. But I suggest that you go out and go down the Phyllis Wheatley rabbit hole. Incredible ancestor, first Black woman to publish a poetry book in the United States. So that's all I'm going to tell you about that. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to know more about culture, about writing and books, about oral history, and about what it's like being a Black woman during this time in the U.S. and a Black professor in the academy during this time in the U.S. I'll see you guys next time.